About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, George Kirby. What do we have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Next to him, Wexler. This is another player capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That is good. The first base.
Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1, and the Braves coming up. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Wexler.
She's able to throw the 4-seam fastball and an effective 2-seam fastball. Many times when pitchers go to the 2-seamer, their 4-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but she's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
And now here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
There's a swing and a miss. Wexler, a former MVP. She features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2.
Well, when we come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game to make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Line drive, lunges, but can't make the catch.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And a foul ball. The 0-1, and that's outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by them.
That one missing inside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece, and it stays alive. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And takes low for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Forget it. That should get the dugout going. His second homer of this series, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Third base.
The batter now, Austin Riley.
Riley.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Sliced hard but foul. Riley working through some struggles lately. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this. Well, he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon. Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Dalton Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Michael Bush stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for her to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in Game 4 of the World Series. That one misses in the dirt. Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 3. The 4th game of the World Series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Anthony Volpe. Foul off down the right side.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Made the 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. She gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
And And next for Atlanta, Samuel Basallo. First offering, and it just misses. That one missed. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the second baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One strike.
That one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. She picks up her 5th strikeout. So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. swinging a foul out of play. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Got it. And that's 6 Ks per this one. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full, all tied up at 3 apiece.
Now back,
Kirby with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swung out, belted, deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. She sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
As we go to the last of the 3rd, and the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Wexler back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
I gotta say, Blue, she was dominating right from the get-go last time out. If she can keep that momentum rolling in this one, we might be in for quite a show.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That misses, and the count is 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. That one drifts inside. And it remains a full count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
This pitcher will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. She goes off speed. Gets the out.
Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there at the knees. Riley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. 2 outs, base is empty. And that just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And down on strikes. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 3.
There you go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Busch. Struck out looking his first time. On the ground, Caballero on the run, sent it over to first, and they get the out.
It's important. If she can go 1-2-3 here, it will be a very positive sign for her and for her team.
Anthony Volpe next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 3. Man at first, 1 away.
Eddie Wexler.
In the air center field. Harris settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22, Tyler Silverstone.
The 4th game of the World Series. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. A little bit low, and it's 1-0.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Just missed. Just missed.
Well, you got to give her credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but she's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about her mental makeup as a pitcher.
Check swing called strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a pop ball, right side, foul territory. Has room, And he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So digging in, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Braves down by a run here in Game 4 of the World Series. This to center field. Myers on the move. Got it. Covered. Plenty of distance there. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 1. That's too low, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to duck something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. That clips the corner. That one not close. Now the count is even 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Astros 4 and the Braves 3. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
On the mound, she had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Harris measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Wexler back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Curley under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
1 down, base is empty. In the dirt, 2-2. There's a ball. Got him. And she keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Varsho in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
The Astros leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Just misses. And it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. Score holds at 4-3. And stepping in for the Astros, Wexler. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. Foul ball there. Bases empty, one away. Late here in Game 4. And she asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck her out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting her away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly she was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. Their second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
they can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within herself and getting the barrel to the baseball. Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.